Well, today is National Wear Red Day, and today in the month of February is an annual campaign to raise awareness about heart disease in women.
Yeah, because heart disease is the leading cause of death in the country. 44% of women over the age of 20 are dealing with some form of cardiovascular issues. Heart disease is the #1 killer of new moms, and women are less likely to receive bystander CPR and less likely to survive an out-of-hospital sudden cardiac event.
So as we continue to raise awareness about heart health this morning, Laura Papetti is joining us live in the KREM 2 kitchen. And Laura, you have some snacks and drinks on the table there. Hold on. And you also have a special guest with you as well. Good morning.
Well, good morning. And no judgment, but she thinks butter is a snack.
Yeah, I do.
And
yes.
red wine. This is why Channing and I have a very good relationship. I'm actually not here to talk about it. We brought in an expert, Brittany Thorpe with Multi-Care, registered dietitian, to talk about some of the fun food facts, and maybe not so fun, but facts about food as they relate to heart disease. So welcome.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
We thought we would just start it off with some of the food facts that we hear all the time, and then put some context around it, right? It's about giving it a little bit of structure, because we hear things, and let me see the first question, bring it up on the screen, that we wanted to ask. Everybody talks about dark chocolate being good for your heart, which is great. I think, though, again, we need some parameters. What do you say to dark chocolate?
Yeah, so dark chocolate compared to milk chocolate or white chocolate does have lower sugar content.
Okay.
It has more cocoa solids in it, which give us antioxidant properties. Now, how much chocolate would we need to consume is really not what we would consume on a day-to-day basis. So realistically, does dark chocolate improve heart health? Minorly. So if you're eating chocolate still in moderation and choose dark chocolate more often than maybe milk and the white chocolate, but doesn't mean to consume gobs of it every day.
Channing, dark or milk chocolate girl?
Both.
Yeah. With a little bit of white chocolate melted, topped with caramel.
Mint in there.
Hey, no judgment. Okay, let's see the second question that we're talking about. This is one, of course, we've heard a lot about. Red wine, good for your heart. Red wine, good for your heart. That didn't mean go grab the next 6 bottles of red and drink it. Maybe when making choices, red is better?
Well, in general, there's a correlation between red wine consumption and decreased risk of cardiovascular disease. However, it's not causation. So people who may drink red wine may be following a Mediterranean diet. They may be physically active. But the guidance is really, if you don't drink alcohol, don't go out and consume more alcohol.
Got it.
Now, if you do consume alcohol, red wine does have antioxidant properties, but we're talking standard drinks. For men is up to 2 glasses a day, and for women is no more than 1.
I do feel like women get robbed a little bit on that one. Okay, we're going to get wrapped up here quickly, so I want to talk about the one that we were chatting about in the newsroom yesterday. Butter and margarine and the fats in general that are better for you. And we said just healthy as fats. But let's drill it down with butter and margarine, since we have some props here.
Yeah, well, so in general, if a fat is solid at room temperature, it contains more saturated fat, and that is less heart healthy.
Okay.
So butter at room temperature is a solid, so it is less heart healthy. Now, margarine contains some oils in it. So oils like olive oil are liquid at room temperature, which have monounsaturated and polyunsaturated fats, which is better for our heart health.
Okay.
So butter versus margarine is better. In fats in general, it's more about the types, not how much.
All right, fair enough. So Tim, Channing, what I heard was...
I'm failing. That's what I heard. That's what
We need to do better.
If we were
I'm
being
failing.
great at a C- might be where we're at. But there's always time to get better, right?
Yes, there's always time, and that's the thing. It's like now is the time,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
So if you were on butter or maybe on something else that wasn't so great, it's easy to make that switch.
like butter or several glasses of red wine
Yeah.
and milk chocolate. Yeah, you need to switch some things. I'm
You
not
know,
saying that
like,
was me.
She looks
but
very sad.
I am. It's okay.
I'm going to make you some healthy snacks.
Yes, let's do that.
All right, I'll be bringing some of those in. All right, my friends, thank you, Brittany. We appreciate it, and thanks for, as a registered dietitian, you're helping people every day, and we appreciate that. All right, I'll send it back to you guys.